everything that's been used. And bring all the new supplies back to my...
Know what we're doing, Mondane.
And get to it. Hug may need you with broken heart.
A few years prospecting left in you? Be all right. Just take it easy.
Ace! One of them's trying to flank us. Watch them rocks.
Right here.
Your box, do you know it?
When'd you ever hear of a bushwhacker giving himself up alive? He's caught dead to rights.
Always the first time, ain't they? Shot went wide, Chad. Gonna have to take a look at that gun, or maybe get in a little practice.
Your shot went wide, Reese, not mine.
Yeah? See that little rock over there? Aye. Now whose shot went wide? Go ahead, tell me.
Reese, there's a million rocks on that hillside.
I only shot at one of them, and I hit it.
All right. All right.
All right. Settle them bushwhackers. You just let us go out and have a try at them. Won't be no more trouble, Captain. Them roads is 100% safe to travel again.
You've said that before, Reese.
Yeah, I guess I did, didn't I, Captain? Well, it's just that... Well, Captain, I just didn't want you to forget what a good job we done.
Why, Reese?
Well, Captain, we've been doing a lot of riding lately, going all over the country and fighting.
And you'd like a couple of days off.
Yes, sir. We could use them.
We do get a little saddle weary on the road sometimes, Captain.
Do you think the three of you could stay out of trouble for 2 days?
Why, certainly.
Us, Captain? We probably spend the whole time just sitting peaceful and quiet on the riverbank, fishing.
Fishing?
You say something, Captain?
No, Reese, I was just thinking out loud. All right. You've got some rest coming. 2 days. Wait a minute. If there's any trouble, if you get in just one brawl, enjoying yourself, are you boys? Chad, Reese, Joe?
Just having a few beers, Captain. Pull up a chair.
Yeah, pull up a chair.
I do hate to disturb you gentlemen in your merrymaking.
Oh, you're not disturbing us at all, Captain.
Get up off your brains, the three of you. Right now!
I can see by the look in your eye you figured it was our fault, huh, Captain?
Now, why would I think that?
It was them other fellas. You know what one of them fellas said, Captain? He said that the Rangers are no good.
No account saddle tramps.
That's just what he said. And the rest of them laughed.
And that's the same story you told me the last time you got in a barroom brawl.
Folks are always saying that to me, Captain, honest.
And I told you what was going to happen if you got in a mess like this again.
Oh, now you don't mean we gotta escort another load of those stinking buffalo hides?
Yes.
Oh, I'd rather sweep out the stable.
And you can do that, too, before you leave.
Oh.
Something bothering you, Chad?
Oh, no, I'm fine, Captain.
Something wrong with your hand?
Oh. I think I might have busted it on that big fella's jaw. I can't hardly go on an assignment with a busted wrist.
No, I don't suppose you can. Looks like you'll have to stay behind with your girlfriend here.
Oh, you got it all wrong, Captain. Princess here's mine.
Oh? Now, I could have sworn I saw the two of them together just... Ah, no, I guess I couldn't have, could I?
Oh, I should say not.
In my office in 10 minutes.
Sure is odd, him thinking he saw you two together someplace.
Sure is. Can't understand that.
Well, you got a head full of buckshot. You think I'm leaving you behind.
Oh, you heard the captain.
Oh, sure. I heard the captain. He said you and the princess were...
He admitted he was wrong about that.
Oh, you're a sly little devil, ain't you? Fixing it so you can stay behind here with my gal.
Reese. Why, you and me's partners. Oh, I look on Princess here as... Well, like we was brother and sister.
Sure you do.
You hinting I'm a liar?
I ain't hitting nothing. I'm saying it straight out. You couldn't even think of your own sister as your sister.
I don't take kindly to that.
Well, I don't take kindly to a man that steals my whiskey, my money, my horse, or my woman.
Got your good name, Reese.
Or that either.
Hey, you're choking me.
Well, I wasn't planning on fixing your neckerchief.
Let go. Let go, darn it, or I'll bring you.
Wrist feeling better, Chad? Healed kind of fast.
Must have snapped back into place, Captain.
No need to go to the office. Go right to the stables.
Well,
You look at Princess just one time, and we'll pick this up right here where we left off.
that's fine with me.
Doggone, Reese sure was clever the way you showed up Chad's wrist to the captain.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was pretty clever of me, wasn't it? Well, I ain't gonna do it, that's all. I just plain ain't gonna do it.
What kind of trouble the captain think I'm going to have?
No kind.
Oh? Then how come he's sending along you three for escort? Gotta be something.
Oh, that ain't it, Jerky. If this was the army, us three'd be digging deep holes and filling them up again.
What for?
Fighting, that's what for. In the Rangers, you don't dig holes. You escort a wagon load of stinking half-cured buffalo hides.
Oh, don't worry about that. The longer you've been around them, you don't even notice the smell. Except maybe for a headache. See you fellas in the morning.
There's somebody I gotta see.
Who's that?
You know, if Rangers were paid according to how nosy they are, you could retire yesterday.
me, Princess, I'm gonna bust his head in.
This yardage came in yesterday, you know.
Well, I was going to put it on display, Louis. Honest to truth, it just slipped my mind.
Yeah, well, in the meantime, Miss Callie was in here wanting to buy $2 worth of yardage.
I know.
Now she's over in McVeigh's, spending that $2 over there because she couldn't find yardage she fancied in my store.
Please, Louis, please. Louis, that hurt.
Afternoon, Mr. Montaigne. Mrs. Montaigne?
Oh, this is a rare pleasure, Mr. Cooper. Seldom see you so often. Do we, Louis?
That's kind of why I dropped by, ma'am.
Oh?
You remember the invitation to afternoon tea for this coming Sunday?
Oh, don't tell me he can't come.
I'm afraid not, ma'am.
Oh, Louis, did you hear that? He can't come for tea.
Well, the fact is, I'm not even going to be in town, you see. I've been assigned to escort this wagon load of, valuable furs up as far as Clinton.
Furs? Mm-hmm. You don't mean that wagon load of buffalo hide Jerky Collins has?
Yeah.
Valuable furs? Valuable furs.
Now, you listen to me, Marianne Montaigne. You've got to stop writing me these letters.
I can't forget what we once were to each other.
That was before you were married.
Tell my heart to stop its flutter when I see you. Tell my soul to cease its pain. Tell me, dear, to love you never. Steal my lips and steal my brain. Remember when you wrote that for me, Chad?
I didn't exactly write that. Leon Somerville wrote it. I just copied it down.
Well, I don't care. You meant it for me.
Before you were married.
All right, then. You tell me you have no feeling for me, even though I'm wed. Tell me that, and I'll go out of your life forever.
I feel nothing for you.
Oh, how gallant you are, Chad. Your lips speak, but your eyes reveal your genuine feelings.
Marianne, please, I mean it.
Though we may never kiss again, our lips are joined in paradise. Our souls entwined like ivy. Your last letter to me.
But you're married now.
He beats me.
Oh, Marianne. I'm truly sorry to have to disappoint you, ma'am.
Oh, I'm sure you are, Mr. Cooper. As am I. Extremely disappointed.
I am sorry.
Well, there's so very few. Well, what I mean is that I was so looking forward to a quiet Sunday afternoon with someone who's gentlemanly and calm.
Excuse me, Marianne, but I really do have to go.
Well, of course you do, certainly. It was very thoughtful of you to stop by. I only wish...
I'm afraid I have to apologize for my business acquaintances.
Naturally, I thank you for coming by.
You know, Joe, there was this fella I used to know. Couldn't leave no woman alone this stuff. There was this married woman. Used to chase after this lady right in her own husband's general store. With the husband standing by looking on to the like.
Must have riled her husband.
Oh, no, not at all. The kind of man he was, he even give this fella a present. A double
load of buckshot.
That's just what he did. How'd you guess it? That's just what he did. A double load of buckshot.
You think I don't know? That I don't see what's going on?
What do you mean, Louis?
That Ranger and my wife.
Oh, we're just old friends, Louis.
If he ever comes in here again, if I ever see you with him.
Oh, Louis, I can't just snub an old friend.
You can and you will. finish this later. Well?
We saw Broken Horn.
And?
And he'll take all the rifles you can deliver to him.
And he wants some whiskey, some sugar, some cigars. What else did he want?
His hair. Bug was looking too hard at one of Broken Horn's squaws.
We passed a couple of ranger patrols coming in. They were stopping all the wagons and searching them.
Did the Indian show you the money?
Yeah, he did. Buckets of it.
It'll take some doing to get any of it with all them ranger patrols out.
It can be done.
Oh, a double load of buckshot, he says. Boy, I tell you, the look on his face. Kinda eased my mind, too.
How's that, Reese?
Well, now we know it ain't Princess he's sneaking off to see all the time. I mean, it's too bad when you can't even trust your own partner.
It's your little old mountain lion, sweetheart, ready and raring to roar. Rawr.
I just saw Parmalee, Mr. Bennett.
Well, good for you, Fatty Brown.
Them things that you busted in my saloon, price is coming out of your pay, $10 a month.
You can't do that.
I done it. Here's the first one right here.
Oh, go away, Fatty Brown, go away.
Yeah, you better get some rest so you'll be wide awake to escort them stick and hides of Jerky Collins.
A man in the Rangers does what he's told.
Like protecting a load of smelly buffalo hides that nobody with any sense would want to steal or even get close to.
You just keep it up, Fatty Brown, just keep it up.
That's the kind of a job you like, all right.
No, you don't know a special assignment from a shovel detail. You think Captain Parmalee had sent 3 of his top men with a load of hides if that's all there was to it?
You're saying that there's more to this than...
I ain't saying nothing.
What are you saying, Reese? Saying Jerky Collins got more in his wagon than buffalo hides.
You say that, Reese?
Oh, go back to sleep, will you?
I suppose you're carrying a load of gold under them hides.
All I'm saying is that 3 Rangers don't never escort no wagon full of stinking buffalo hides. Now, Fatty Brown, I'm gonna sit down. And if you ain't somewhere else when I get comfortable, I'm gonna get up and black your ride.
Want to ask a few questions, that's all.
Reese, you know full well all we're doing is protecting them buffalo hides.
Yeah? Well, at least it'll keep his flapping jaws shut.
You are a prideful man, Mr. Bennett.
Well, Fatty Brown ain't the man to make me humble by, I'll tell you that.
Last place in the world they'd expect to find contraband rifles.
There's Rangers riding escort. I don't know.
Look, if you'd like to ride these rifles out yourself past those ranger patrols, I'll wave to you at the hanging.
I tell you, the whole world's just falling apart.
Started falling apart the day you were born.
You know he's right. Old Fatty Brown. Firing us because you 3 started a fight.
No, it wasn't your fault.
You know he says Princess and me just naturally attract violence. I don't mind getting fired. But when he takes out $50 out of our wages for that busted furniture. And you promised to do something about that, Darby?
I am, honey, but right now I got my own troubles.
If he didn't, he'd go looking for something.
Well, cheer up, Reese. Things are bound to get better. But not just yet.
lady friend of Chad's.
Sneaks off to see her every chance he gets.
Why, that two-timing...
Two-timing? Who's two-timing who?
Now, you shouldn't have come here.
Chad, I left my husband.
You what? Oh, you didn't. You didn't really, did you?
I did. He accused me of... Well, that we were having... That you and I were... And he beat me.
Oh, he just did that to prove to you how much he loves you. He said that you and I were... I mean, that we had an... Well, you did say that we didn't you?
He wouldn't listen. He just beat me.
Oh, Mary Ann.
I should have married you, Chad.
Oh, now don't start talking like that.
I can't go back to him. That house and that cruelty. Chad, you love me.
Oh, Mary Ann, please. Mary Ann, listen. I'm a Texas Ranger. I travel all over the place. I haven't even got time to shine my boots, let alone...
You love me. I know it. No matter what you say, you love me. Well, Chad, he's an animal.
Oh, Mary Ann.
Threatens me and accuses me. If he ever beat me again, I'll tell him.
Tell him? Tell him what?
That you love me. That you always love me. His pride couldn't take that. He's such a proud man. Evil and mean. Proud.
You know, I think you better go back to Memphis or to your cousin in Richmond.
Until you come for me.
Mariana! Mary Ann, you gotta believe me. I have no plan.
I believe every word you ever said. Every word you ever wrote. Remember? Tell my heart to stop its flutter when I see.
I remember. I remember.
How you gonna get me out of Laredo?
How am I gonna what?
Well, he'll be watching the stage station and the railroad.
You're sure about that now?
Of course, Dovey. I was just a little upset to think that Chad would compromise that fine lady's reputation.
Well, all right.
You all gonna help us get that $50 Fatty Brown owes us, aren't you?
I'm gonna turn in.
Oh, but it's still early yet.
You know, there's something mortally wrong with a man that goes to sleep as easy as he does.
You know, the trouble with you, Dovey, is that you've let this buffalo hide assignment get you all riled up.
Yeah? Well, how about you?
Me? I'm looking on this trip sort of like a pleasure trip. Picnic, you might say.
Picnic? Huh.
Oh, Dovey, you are gonna help us poor girls, aren't you?
Yeah, sure I am, honey. Picnic, he said. You know, maybe he's right. And it looks like it's up to me to straighten things out. And I just may do that little thing.
Up to, huh?
Now, what kind of question is that?
He sure has a distrustful turn of mind, hasn't he?
Now, ain't that a fact? All right. Hey.
What'd you do that for?
This wagon sits right here till I find out what's going on.
I guess we're far enough out of town now. Okay, you can come out.
Oh. Well, I'll be jiggered.
What's she doing in there?
You all right?
Oh, I got some fresh air.
Oh, now hold on just a minute. We're not gonna go carting any married woman off to Clinton with us.
I know what you're thinking, Joe, but that ain't...
You bet that's what I'm thinking, Chad.
Chad's intentions are quite honorable, Mr. Riley. He's merely given me a ride to Clinton. From there, I plan to catch a stage to Richmond.
The stagecoaches leave right out of Laredo, ma'am.
She didn't want anybody to know she was leaving, Jerky.
Ooh, now that makes me feel a lot less suspicious.
Joe.
We're not gonna go carting her to Clinton with us, are we, Reese? Reese? Reese, just what part did you play in this?
Who, me?
Uh-huh.
Hello
Sorry we're late. We never harnessed a team before. I brought you something.
Oh, now, you shouldn't have done that.
Oh, what's going on here anyway?
We're going to Clinton with you.
Reese said he's going to get us a job in one of them there saloons. Didn't you, Doug?
This piano. Didn't I see this in Fatty Brown's saloon?
You might have. You might have.
Stubby put it up here all by himself, single-handed.
You mean to say you stole Fatty Brown's piano?
I never stole nothing. I left him a note telling we were renting it. 1 month for the $50 he kept from the girl.
Dovey.
Well, figure it out for yourselves. There ain't in Clinton one saloon which has a piano. And 2 bar girls might have a time getting a job by themselves, huh? But 2 bar girls with a piano, that's something else, huh?
And Fatty Brown, he's not gonna mind this at all, huh?
Now, hold on. Fair is fair, ain't it? If Chad gets to keep Mrs. Montaigne, I should be able to keep my stuff, huh? And besides, we're just following your advice in the first place.
Reese, how do you figure it like that?
Yeah, you said make a pleasure trip out of it, didn't you? Like a picnic. Like a picnic, you said that.
I said it. Yes, I did. Let's go.
There they are. You can tell Broken Horn is just like we promised.
Anyway, they were supposed to row up the river one Sunday for a picnic. Are you certain you wouldn't rather be back there with those friends of yours?
Oh, no.
I didn't really think you would. Oh, well, Linda May and Joelle, they just had the time of their life.
Howdy, friend. That water trough of yours over there sure looks mighty inviting. Would you like a drink? Don't suppose you'd mind if we rested up a spell? Watered the horses? Well, that's rotten neighborly on your part, friend. Pull those wagons over by the well. Time we had a little food. Ain't no picnic We don't have all them eats. Huh, Joe?
Always take mommy's advice. She knows what is good and is wise. There's no better than she. The things that are not meant to be.
My goodness, you never saw such gorgeous, I mean such absolutely gorgeous gowns in your whole entire life. And all the way from Paris, if you can imagine that. And the colors, oh, colors you just would not believe. Pinks especially. Oh, I just go all quivery inside when I think pinks. And to save her soul, Sylvia could not find a blessed thing to wear in that town. Not a single thing, mind you. So what she did... Chad, what on earth are you doing?
There may be some hostile Indians around. Oh, it's all right now. Don't move. You just sit right here and keep talking. Keep talking.
Always take mommy's advice. She knows what is good and is wise. There's no better than she. The things that are not meant to be. The pain and the sorrow she spared you. The good and the bad she left you. Always take mommy's advice. Just think what look wisely and see. Don't be a fool, just like me. Always take mommy's
What was that?
What was what?
That racket.
What happened?
Oh, something knocked over our cooking utensils.
Maybe they just fell over.
Oh. No, probably just a varmint of some kind, huh?
It was.
Always take mommy's advice.
Any Indians?
Not a sign of
Oh. Whew. Goodness. Perhaps you'd like to join in the singing.
Huh? I don't think so. Huh?
There's your rifles, Broken Horn. All you have to do is go down and get them.
Oh, there ain't nothing to spoil a day like this except that Comanches. Comanches! Whoa! Whoa!
Whoa! Whoa! Looks like Broken Horn and his bunch.
Oh, Dovey.
Oh, now they're not gonna bother us. Not with just a pile of smelly old buffalo hides. Head for them rocks.
There's two white men with him.
Yeah, I noticed.
know, if I could pick off Broken Horn, some of those warriors of his might decide they'd had enough.
Me? You must be kidding.
Well, let's see. That's about 500 yards uphill. Wind about, 15. I got a month's wages. Says you can't do it.
I'll bet him 500 he can.
Where are you gonna get 500, Reese?
From you, when you miss him.
Guess a little off to the left.
Used to be I could dance all night. I must be getting old.
I was gonna take care of one of your problems, Chad. You ain't gonna get much older than you are right now.
Now, that is a shame. Not so much on my own account, you understand? But I'm thinking all them poor married ladies back in Laredo with Chad gone. Won't hardly know what to do with themselves, will they?
Oh, they'll think of something. You know one thing I can't figure out, though? Them two renegades running with Broken Horn.
Yeah, that's not his way.
Another thing.
What?
I know Broken Horn's a wily old devil. It just don't seem right, him giving up a bunch of good men just for a couple of scalps and some old buffalo hides.
Yeah, you know, that's... Well, what's the matter with you?
Well, it just didn't look good, this assignment, so I went ahead and
Fatty Brown.
probably talked it all over Laredo.
Talk what all over Laredo?
Well, Reese, the ranger here, told Fatty Brown we was carrying something valuable.
What?
Gold. Well, he made a big secret of it, didn't you, Reese?
And the renegades told that to Broken Horn, huh?
You're a gem, Reese. A real gem.
What are you doing that for?
I just hope that old Broken Horn can see. I'm gonna show that old redskin there ain't nothing in here but...
Rifles?
Now, how in blue blazes did them things get there?
Yeah.
Are those the rifles Lewis was talking about?
Who?
My husband, Lewis. Well, I overheard him talking about some big delivery of rifles, but I had no idea we were carrying them. Is that why those Indians are after us?
Yes. This is gonna make Parmalee real happy when we get back. What we gotta do is start figuring on how we gonna get back.
Well, I got me a feeling that Broken Horn ain't gonna settle for anything less than these guns.
Well, let's give him the guns. Maybe he'll let the women go.
No, he's lost too many men. Now he wants our scalps as much as he wants these guns. And you know we can't give that Indian these guns anyhow.
Just a thought.
We gotta charge him. We gotta charge them Indians.
Who?
Us. We gotta charge them Indians.
He's been out in the sun too long.
We gotta charge them Indians, give the women a chance to slip away.
Reese, there are only 3 of us.
Gotta charge them anyway.
Well, I got to admit, that's something Broken Horn won't be expecting.
Well, I guess not. It's suicide. Us 3 against all of them.
Odds don't matter. We got to charge them Indians. Give the women a better chance.
Joe?
Well, it would be interesting to see the look on that Indian's face when we running at him.
Yeah, I guess so. He'd probably laugh himself sick.
You ain't coming? I go it alone.
We We're coming.
We just ain't in no big hurry.
All right. All set? Okay, let her go! Broken Horn want rifles? I'm going up there and wrap this one right around his neck.
I got a month's wages, he says you don't make.
Look at him run with you. Tell you the truth, Chad, I didn't think I could do it.
Never would have suspected Montaigne in a million years, right, Captain?
That's right, Reese. Never.
Montaigne there's been running guns and whiskey to Broken Horn ever since he took over that store. I gotta hand it to you. Did a fine job. Well, it's kind of a shame you couldn't have been along with us, Captain. Seeing us charging them Indians, and when I shot Broken Horn and seen him fall right out of his saddle. Of course, I ain't bragging or anything.
Oh, no, of course not. Look, any man who shot Broken Horn's got a right to tell about it. Now, that's something to be proud of.
Look, this man stole me. Sit down! Captain, can I lock him up right now? Joe, don't you think I ought to lock him up?
Where is my wife?
She's on her way to Richmond, isn't she, Chad?
Captain, can I lock him up right now?
Lock him up.
Come on. I said, come on.
Makes a man feel like he really earned his money when he gets a job done right, Captain. Oh, Reese, one more thing. Them buffalo hides, right, Captain? Jerky got them delivered without a hitch.
Ah, I'm pleased to hear that. What happened to Fatty Brown's piano?
Fatty Brown's piano.
Fatty Brown's piano.
Well, they shouldn't have fired those two girls just because we had a little fight in Fatty Brown's saloon.
Reese?
Fatty Brown can't even play a piano. And considering what we just done, a man would figure his own captain would kind of look the other way about a teeny little thing like a piano. Well, it was like this, Captain. A genuine dust storm blew up. One of them Texas twisters, you know. And it was a picking up chaparral and mesquite. And we even seen one mule go by. Legs stretched out, just a flying along. Kinda looked like a big bird up there. And that twister come right down on the wagon, right on top of it, where the piano was. And it just picked up that piano as nice as pie. And just took it.